Welcome to Cadence Design Systems Fidelity Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature or demonstrate a technique in just a few minutes. Today we'll be looking at the project file preferences. In front of you here I have a fresh session of Pointwise just launched, version 2024.1, and you'll notice one of the first things up here at the top in the grid toolbar is the grid type setting. And this is one of the items in the project file preferences that you have control over. A fresh, out-of-the-box installation, new time, new user installation of Pointwise will be set up such that all new sessions open up in this structured type mode, such that all new surface grids or domains or volume grids, or what we call blocks, are created as structured entities. You can choose here on the grid toolbar between structured and unstructured. You can also use the grid menu to set the type of the grid that you're going to create, which is structured or unstructured. And you'll note down here in the status bar at the very bottom on the left, it also has an icon indicating what your current grid type is that you're creating. Now, if you'd rather have Pointwise always start up in unstructured mode instead, if you're always creating unstructured meshes, then you can use the Preferences panel and Frame project file that we want to talk about today to select that mode here. So right now, mine is set up for structured. I can come over and click Unstructured and click Closed. And from now on, whenever I launch a new session of Pointwise, it will come up in unstructured mode and create by default unstructured domains and blocks. For the second item in the project file preferences, I've loaded the standard tutorial that's supplied with Fidelity Pointwise, the Wingstore T-Rex grid project. And this is actually the final version of that particular tutorial that is saved with the files that you can download for your tutorials. And I've done a little bit of I/O for this. And the reason I've done that is because the other preference in the project file frame is whether or not you wish to use compression for your project files. And use compression is off by default, but you can turn this on such that when new project files are written from Pointwise or saved, they will inherently use compression in the file and therefore give you a reduced file size on disk. Now, there is a performance hit associated with that when you are reading those or loading those files back in and writing new ones. It does slow down that process somewhat, but it will reduce your file size significantly. And I do have an example for this particular case that I've already written out that we can look at. And so you can see here in my Explorer window, the original Pointwise project file supplied as a final tutorial and the compressed version that I just exported a short while ago after turning on the compression setting in the project file preferences. And you can see the original was just under about 100 megabyte, and the compressed version is a bit less than half of that. So there is a significant savings in size on disk. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button or subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop us a line down below or connect with us via LinkedIn, which is linked in the description. Thank you all, and have a pleasant Tuesday.